Good day, everyone. We are now going to talk about disaster awareness. Proper disaster awareness can be done when we make the citizens aware of the precautionary measures to take when they face emergency situations. For instance, everyone must know we should hide under a bed or table whenever there is an earthquake. Thus, it needs to take more organized efforts to decrease the damage the disasters are causing. If all the citizens learn the basic ways to save themselves and if the government takes more responsive measures, we can surely save a life and vegetation. The key to reducing loss of life, personal injuries, and damage from natural disasters is widespread public awareness and education. People must be made aware of what natural hazards they are likely to face on their own communities. They should know in advance what specific preparations to make before an event, what to do during an earthquake, an hurricane, flood, fire, or other likely event, and what actions to take in its aftermath. Today, everyone is fighting against a breathtaking disaster named COVID-19, which is as big as fighting in a world war. Avoiding the crowd, wearing the face masks, are the basic precautions suggested by the World Health Organizations during this period of fighting. This disease spreads mostly among the people who come in close contact with the infected one, so it's suggested to keep a safe distance of around 3 meters within the others. This is being termed as social distancing. Nature is not cruel, nor is it a human. Just small management skills help us withstand before, in, and after disasters. Uncountable suggestions and instructions in disaster management, but few which apply every time must be followed. The most preferred way to deal with disasters is to be proactive in their prevention rather than rushing later for their cure. This implies recognition of potential hazards and working towards infrastructure to mitigate their impact. This stage in the management cycle involves setting up permanent measures to minimize disaster risk. Some people have more experience than others with managing natural or man-made disasters and their prevention of them. Although this is the subject of life, which should be studied and implemented by every community. As it is rightly, prevention is better than cure, and any organizations or an individual of a community can be hit by a disaster sooner or later. Whether it's something as minor as a prolonged power cut or a life-threatening hurricane or an earthquake. Usually, the pandemics train us as a social and political community to deal with natural calamities and compel the organizations responsible for it to build an infrastructure for its prevention. To act responsibly and proactively during the event of a disaster, we have got to be prepared and equipped as a nation, individually, and as a social community. To be well educated and read with the aspects of disaster management is to be responsible for the handling of it. That's all. Thank you.